Virgo. What's up, guys? Still Buckethead. Here, actually, do not own the rights, etc. Should buy the album. Holy shit. Okay. That is some intense energy. You guys have the moon and the death card. Holy hell. So, you know, this is actually kind of perfect. And I think the moon is the central card. We've got death crossing it, and that's kind of perfect. Believe it or not, that makes sense. Especially for this channel. So weirdly, okay, so who Virgo is, right, is the sad goddess, right? And effectively, it's literally, I mean, the moon, and a lot of the time, you know, what it is, you know, on some level, look, the way that I kind of see Virgo, even though I understand, like, Leo is the second fire sign, the way Virgo kind of plays out is almost like the mentality of, like, the older sibling, alright? So you would kind of, there's a sort of an Aries, like, esque thing to it, but really more, like, you gotta, it's like Aries, once Aries has then has to deal with another Aries, and you know, it's not necessarily your first life. It's kind of this, like, even though you're sort of experiencing everything still, you know, like, for the first time, everything's still fresh to you, you're still sort of a baby. You also are very aware of, like, sort of the way things can be and the way things can change, and, like, you're sort of skeptic of stuff, because you've had it, so, you know, whether this happened directly to you or, you know, more just like life, you know, hands you the right draw or whatever, you sort of are like, alright, well, once upon a time I was the center of the fucking universe, and then this other kid came along and I was sort of asked to help out and shit, and it wasn't so much all about just, you know, keeping me, you know, shut the fucking kid up. It was like, actually, you need to fucking now, you know, just shut up, so that, like, because we're doing whatever we can to, like, cater to this now, you know, baby who is more annoying than you because you're old enough to know better, and you're just like, but I shouldn't be old enough to know better, I'm still the kid too, right? Like, fuck you. And so I think, you know, a lot of that, you know, you do end up with this sort of a, not necessarily childlike, but almost maybe childish energy, where you make a lot of, I mean, literally the moon, I think it says on the card, yeah, maybe deceiving yourself, like deception, delays, emotionally sporadic kind of deal. But like, the thing with a lot of these cards is they're also mirrors. So it's like, you may feel that this reading is about you, or you may feel that it's, directly someone like to you, and very definitely, it does say, and that's literally with death crossing it. It's, and realistically, death, you got to understand, is the life card. The sun is kind of a cool little, I think of that as a life card as well, but realistically, like, the most powerful, like, you want to talk about a new beginning, it's when you put something else down, when you decide, I'm done with this, or I'm done doing this a certain way, and you say, from now on, this is it. When you start thinking like a Scorpio, when you start saying, fuck it, from now on, this is it, from now on, and like, you're not like, like your New Year's resolution. Scorpios don't need no fucking New Year's to make a resolution, alright? We just we're like, alright, this happened, well, then fucking this is how it is from now on. You know what I mean? Like, and that's just, I mean, you gotta be cold about it, but that's literally, that's some powerful shit, man, to be the central, like, so, hey, anywho, we're gonna get into your subconscious now. What the But yeah, that's intense, guys. Shit, we're already 7 minutes into the reading and just on the central. Alright, so I'll try to speed this up, my bad. But that's some intense shit, man. And it's even like, when I saw that pop out, I was like, I don't know what card hit the floor, but I'm taking this moon, man, because I just pulled into the driveway and like, whoa. So, like, I can't see it here, but I can definitely tell that I've been eating Flamin' Hot Cheetos in the camera. That's awesome. I need to wash my hands before I mess these cards up. But yeah, I came in the driveway and saw the moon, like, straight up. I guess it's a little bit later now, but, like, man, it's broad daylight, moon. Hey, what's up? Just hanging out. And I was just like, man, shit. Do another tarot reading. But yeah, so we'll see what's up. Get a jumper, almost maybe. Do I want it? Come on, do something good. What's this? No. Or if you know what? Fuck it. So yeah, in your subconscious, we got an 88. So that's 8 of Cups. So money problems, turning your back, walking away, just being like, I'm fucking done with this. And it's literally, you got the 8 of Wands in reverse. So it's like, that's intense, man. This is things happening fast and very definitely, here we are with the moon again. It's so, I mean, literally, if you want to take that, you got the 1 in reverse. So it's like, I think literally, if you will walk away from something, if you'll be like, hey, I'm done with this shit, then bam, like this is what's keeping your shit going slow. Alright, you got this 88 here. This is what's keeping your shit going slow, alright, is you need to walk away from something. You see this moon? Literally, this is fucking, you need to fucking die as you are now. Like, you need to be reborn into something where, this 8 is going to come at you faster. Shit's going to come at you faster. See, these are arrows? Like, like, yeah, dude. Like, give up on waiting. Because, you see what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what's up. That is cool. And we're not gonna, that's delightful, go shop at the Home Depot or whatever, but I'm not listening to that commercial for 2 minutes. I got Buckethead on for a reason. Because I really want some chicken. That's what it is. Damn. Alright, so, and I got a feeling This could be you. Got Judgment. So, I mean, literally a lot of times, okay, the thing with Judgment is sometimes, and especially, you gotta understand, this is what's coming behind you. In a Celtic cross reading, this is what's over here. So, like, in your past, you literally, with Judgment in your past, I would read that as you have no other option. Like, literally, you have no other option. That's rough. I mean, it says it right on the card. Decisions pending finality, the only decision that can be made under the circumstances. I literally, dude, this whole reading is like, you gotta put whatever your shit is down, put your baggage down, fuck it, move on, you know, do you in the now, you know what I mean? Because whatever you're holding on to is holding you back. And I mean, like, that's rough. I hate to be like, as a Scorpio, it's like, man, this shit ain't easy for me to do, and that's what's easy for me to do. See what I'm saying? Like, and so, I mean, you just want to be careful, you know what I mean? Don't go on a rampage, don't go bull in a china shop, just be like, cut people off. Scorpios are good at stinging without stinging. Don't be going around just like fucking people up, you know what I mean? Don't be like, I never want to see you again, never want to see you again. Maybe just let the right people come to you. Just worry, you know, about your own shit, and let the right people come to you, you know what I mean? As opposed to getting, you know, defensive. If somebody's, you know, asking you for help or something like that, just be like, hey, you know, right now, I can't. I don't have time. I got, you know, I just have other plans or something like that. You know, you don't even have to, whatever, you know. And it's just, you know, that's fine. But like, and not to you know, imply that your friends are bad fruit, you know. But like, go back and help them when you can. But for right now, I mean, fucking A, man, King of Swords, like, we're talking, you know, literally air energy. You're in your head, and, you know, on some level, it's time to fucking get that sword out, you know, get that broadsword out and just start taking heads off, you know what I mean? Like, it's like I say, I mean, I don't necessarily be so Scorpio about it that you're, like, burning bridges, but, you know, you can use a sword as a shield, man. You can get your defense up and just be like, hey, like, look, like, this is the way it is, and, like, you know, realistically, you ain't gonna listen. I ain't got time to fuck with this. I will, you know, knock your block off. But, you know, it's, you need time to think. You need time to be yourself. You need time to be, you know, in your own power. Bam! Dude, what the fuck? No, that's awesome. Coming towards you is the devil. Hey. No, that's, believe it or not, is a very good thing. The one thing you need to be wary of with the devil is just... when you're at, this is the most powerful wish card. When you are asking something of the devil card, I mean, you gotta understand, the devil is just a job title, alright? You could argue Jesus has been the devil for a wicked minute. You could argue that before the devil was the devil, God was the devil, and when the devil said, hey, I could do your job better than you, God was like, fine, bitch, do it. You know, like, here you go. Have fun, you know, like, I'm gonna go take a vacation. Bye, like, and, you know, shit, you know, Lucy was stuck, like, wait, what? And, you know, bam, Jesus rolled along, and now you gotta do it. So, you know, it's the last say, man, it's the grantor of wishes, and there is a certain amount of, you know, you get that old crotchety, you're gonna, you know, if somebody decides, oh, I made it, I'm a rock star, I'm so cool, look at me, you know, I did it all myself, and there's a certain amount of, like, excuse me? Sorry. You did what? You know what I mean? And there's hubris, you know what I mean? And really it is, be careful what you bitch for, and like realistically try to be as altruistic as you can. Try to be as selfless, try to be as magnanimous as you can when you're dealing with the devil, because if you are, you know, hoping for the good of everybody, the kind of decision that a devil would make, you know what I mean? It's going to go better for you than if you're like, I just want all the money in the world, you know what I mean? And then, alright, so, I mean, to what end, you know what I mean? Were you going to build a bunch of habitats for humanity, or, you know, were you going to blow it all on coke and then kill yourself, you know, or whatever? But, there's, you know, plenty of rock stars that have died in plenty of dumber ways than that. You know, Hendrix could have fallen forward and we'd still have some of the best music ever. So getting into the staff, man. But no, that's some really powerful energy. You got Judgment, you got the Devil, you got the King of Swords, man. Like, and it's on you. And I think, you know, realistically, you're judging yourself. And you got to ask yourself, really, you know, I've got the power to make whatever I want to happen. But if I'm just like wishing for, you know, a free pass, if I'm just wishing for like, well, I mean, what good is that going to do, you know, anybody but anybody, you know, even you know, what good is that going to do you? Is that really what you need? And, you know, be especially careful the way you ask for stuff, because you're going to get it. You know what I mean? You're going to get it. You got his attention, that's like game over, you're going to get it, you know what I mean? But be careful what you know, you get to, you know, get that buyer's remorse, man, and like, you know, that can be rough. But yeah, so no, that's good news. Use it, don't lose it, you know what I mean? Like, don't be fucking... This is not a shit or get off the pot situation. This is a, you know, if you gotta, I mean, you know, I don't know what you need, Ecolex, but, yeah, no, this is very definitely a, grab life by the horns. And, you know, compliment him on his earrings or whatever. Ask him nicely if, how do you like your blowjob, Mr. President? Hey, Three of Pentacles. Look at that. Alright, cool. So, and see, okay, I do the staff backwards. So what's in your near future and then what is coming towards you, give you a little bit more of an idea. A business offer, or starting a business, starting something up. So that can be cool. This is, you know, probably some kind of a group project, or just, you know, you're not on your own. You may have, you know, some outside investment, some outside help, or just, you know, it may be an offer from somebody else. But yeah, that's cool. So, we shall see. That's hopes and fears is what we're looking for. Hopes and fears for Virgo. But yeah, no, that's, oh, crap. Oh, man, that is a lot. Good night. Well, that's interesting. It's oddly specific. Reminds me of somebody that I know. But I think we're gonna... That is an entirely different story. That's interesting. Talk about clear your thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn. But no, alright, so let's see. Man. Alright. So in your hopes and fears, and just because this came up so many times, normally I wouldn't just like offhandedly, and it didn't really jump. But this came up 3 times. And even, that's just... It's annoying. Travel. So I don't really know why you'd be worried about travel. Or possibly... You know what? It may just be... if there's some kind of a male influence in whatever this like business thing that's going on, if you're like, you may be a little bit worried about... I'm gonna doubt they're a fire sign. I think they may just be somebody who's maybe like kind of abrasive, and you just may not entirely see eye to eye with them. But I mean, that's just part of, you know, maybe like a boss, or you know, if you're getting a job offer from somebody, it may be like a coworker that you're just like can't fucking stand. Hopes and fears, you know, are you gonna get along with somebody who's fire energy? I totally understand being like, alright, what the hell, man. That's interesting. I mean, I would say, you know, that's just part of being in a project. That's part of, you know, whether it's a band, whether it's a relationship, you know, whatever that is, it just sucks. Sometimes you gotta deal with people who are a pain in the ass. You know, but it's just kind of the way it goes. In your environment, though, that's an interesting... I would kind of wonder if that may be kind of something you have to let go of, is just, you know, maybe if you got a short fuse for, you know, doing anything, just because, you know, you got a short fuse for people. Total Virgo. I mean, it's disappointed. Literally, the sad goddess. You're just so used to people disappointing you that at this point, it's not even going to surprise you when they do, and you're just like afraid to even start. Okay, you know what? Yeah, you know what? I saw the. All right, so you got the Knight of Swords and the Two of Swords. That's your environment. All right. Your environment is just. I mean. Talk about hostile. Speedy situation. A lot of times it's just, you know, it's literally, this is the knight that's going to war. And then you've got peace and harmony. Again, we're coming back to reassessing the situation at hand. We've got the moon. Finishing up the reading, right back to the start. Got the Two of Swords. So I think, you know, yeah, people can be like this. And, you know, it's saying, like, you kind of need to take the blindfold off and, like, reassess shit. But, like, realistically, honestly, I mean, you may kind of want to go blind monk on this one and just be like, look, I got these swords. I can fuck this dude up. And I don't care. You know, I just know that, like, if I hulked out, I smash this dude like a grape, and I don't really give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care. I'm just gonna, you know, do me, and just, you know, it's literally, this is the reassessing. This is the crossroads card. This is the making a decision card. It's usually making a decision to, like, cut something out. It's literally, you see how they look like scissors? So that, you know, some pretty intense energy, but yeah, for your environment, I think you're just on defense, you know what I mean? You're on guard, and one of the worst things, man, one of the hardest things to do is to hold your tongue, especially when, you know, sad goddess, man, literally everybody disappoints you. Like, you just, and you're straight up like, you're gonna call it, you know, you're gonna look at them and be like, I know exactly how you're gonna piss me off. And then when they do it, it somehow it just makes you madder. Even though, like, you should be like, yeah, I knew that, I just knew that. Like, it should be like, it just, you know, because they, you know, even more so just betrayed your trust in the way they knew they would, they would, there's words in there somewhere. But yeah, you know, when that happens, when that shit just fucking, you're like, and like, you just go cold, and that's just the most Virgo shit ever. It's the older sibling. It's the, yeah, this has happened before. Yeah, I know exactly what it feels like to just have to go numb and fuck everything. You know, like, I don't care. And you're just used to it, and it's, you know, it sucks to be in that place, man. But, try not to let it get you down. You know, stay strong. Yeah, that can be rough. Hey, you know what? Fuck it, I don't even know what. Dude, popped right out. Bam, you got the world. You can cut this shit out, man. Whole world's coming your way. That's awesome. Here it is. That's literally, get outside, just do it. You know what I mean? Nike. Rock and roll. Cool, Virgo.